beans last night. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't recommend having beans before you go to bed because you think you're fine, and then as soon as you wake up in the morning, they've made their way down the small intestines to your anus, and this is the result, ladies and gentlemen. I am leaking. The smell is putrid. It's vile. It smells like something's died inside my ass. Finally. Anyway, one of the greatest things about the bum gun is not it keeps everything nice and clean downstairs, but actually when you have a ring ripper like that, it actually just gives a nice little, it just softens the blow a little bit, and it just sort of brings my arsehole back to life pretty much. Right, leave that there. Let's go and see what the weather's saying today. Is it a beautiful sunny day in Chiang Mai again? Yes, look at that. Actually, you can start seeing now because we have the burning season. So normally there's a beautiful mountain called Doi Suthep over there, but they've now started burning, which is they're looking for this mushroom called a jet yacht mushroom. But essentially the farmers up in the hills there, they're so lazy that the only way that they can harvest them that they think is sensible is by burning them all, and then we end up with horrible amounts of pollution for 2 months of the year. So we're starting to see it a bit now. You can hear my nose is a little bit cloggy. In fact, that's probably from the smell of my excrement. Anyway, it's time to get ready. So this is my morning routine here. I've got a beautiful walk-in shower over here, and laid out in front of me are my underpants for the day. Based on what I've just experienced in the toilet, I'm going to avoid the white ones for today. I'm going to stick to a nice dark colour. Hopefully that will reduce the impact of the skid marks by the end of today. But anyway, let's go and get ready. Let's get right into this. No, I'm not going to start doing that. So this is how I normally start my day. I have one of these zinc tablets and I have another Barocca, and I put them all together. I did make the mistake one time. I took one of those in the morning, and then in the afternoon I had a piss, and I thought I had sort of stage 4 cancer because my piss was coming out sort of bright nuclear orange colour. And I went onto Google and they said I only had 6 months to live. Look at that, it's bubbling away nicely. It looks like something out of Chernobyl. Right, shower complete, but I still have leprosy of the mouth because my mouth is so dry, so I need to go down and get some liquid. There's someone here as well. Ah, the maid's back. Okay, you look sour, okay? Okay, good. Daughter was sick yesterday, so that's why the house is a bit of a shithole. Here we go. Good morning, doggies. How are you doing? Okay, right. Well, they just ignore me. I don't really speak much Thai, to be honest with you. The very first Thai I learned was Pom Chop Nom Yai, and that means I like big boobs. And to be honest, that served me quite well. I have been here for about 11 years so far, but all of my Thai was learnt in the sort of naughty bars. And now I can't really be bothered. My girlfriend speaks English, so what is the point, really? Anyway, today's going to be a fun day. I'm actually going to take this vlogging a little bit more serious now. So I'm going to go into town. We're going to find a posh, expensive breakfast and show you around the digital gonad areas of Thailand, where all the sort of poor plebeians who come over and they start these business courses, they all hang out. So we're going to see, a bit like David Attenborough, we're going to walk around Nimman and see if we can find a little pleb. The other thing I need to do, I need to go to a pharmacy because I've run out of schlong bands and GSS cream. So we're going to go around Chiang Mai to different pharmacies and see if I can find some of those. Last time I went to a pharmacy in Thailand, I asked for some GSS cream and they didn't have a clue. I have to say, I always feel relieved when I wake up and I've got both of my dogs in the house, because this is where Casper climbs up the wall and escapes. You see this sort of giant skid mark on the side of the wall here. He climbs up there from there and then he escapes into the rice field, and then we don't normally see him for a few hours and he comes back covered in shit. The burning has definitely started now that I'm coming outside. You can feel it in your lungs. Let me show you something really interesting, because this car was not that dirty last night, but they must have been burning last night, because if you come over here you can see, look at that. That is what you're breathing in here in Chiang Mai for 2 months of the year. You can hear my nose is stuffy. It's hard actually to take a proper breath. Ugh. The car is literally covered in this fine dust, which is coming from the mountains over there. Yeah, it's pretty horrible, to be honest. Right, we are all set and ready to go. Let's go into town and see what we can get up to. I don't have any plan whatsoever. Why is that not turning on? Oh, again. Oh, right, we're not going anywhere, apparently, because I don't have the bloody key. Result, I left it in my shorts outside, so let's hear the sound up. This is on a cold start, by the way, of my second car. I've got 2 cars, obviously, because I'm rich as fuck. I've actually got 2 houses as well. Listen to this. Oh, yes. Oh, it's like an oven. I'm melting. Oh. Right, result. We can now head off into town. This is so exciting. It's been one of those mornings today. Anyway, right, let's go. I need the key. Right, I hope it's here. Perfect. Time to go. Dearie me. Here we go. Right, so I've just arrived at Central Festival and I didn't check the time. I'm not normally out of bed this early, to be honest with you, but it's closed, so it doesn't open till 11 o'clock. So it's a change of plan. We're going to go down to Nimman, and I'm going to go and get some breakfast around there instead. And we're just going to have to deal with the audio on this camera for now, because I do really need some sort of microphone, but I don't like wearing one of those sort of homosexual clip-on ones. They don't really look that great, and you do look like a bit of a nerd, so I'd rather have the microphone on the camera as opposed to clipped around my nipple. Right, here we are. I've arrived at a place called Fran's, which is in the centre of the digital gonad community here, and unfortunately they don't have any supercar parking, but I was lucky enough to get a parking space at the front, but I have to park with the plebs today, which is slightly concerning. I'm going to end up with stage 4 Ebola, but anyway, here we are. We're in, I've been here before. It's actually a really nice place, and they do nice, decent breakfast. Posh. Can I sit outside here? Thank you. It's better I sit out, because if I go inside, everyone's just going to beg me for an autograph. This is part of the problem when you're a social media superstar like me. Anyway, that's why I'm wearing my hat today. I'm going to have to start walking around a bit like Leonardo DiCaprio soon, with dark shades, because honestly I can't go anywhere these days. Right, it's one of those annoying QR code things. I don't like those. I'm a bit old-fashioned, really. I prefer the sort of traditional open up, look at the picture thing. Everywhere you go these days you have to take a phone with you and start scanning things. Right, I think the plan is I'm going to order a salad, because based on my bowel movements this morning, I think anything stronger than that, I don't think my ring piece is going to be able to survive. So anyway, I don't think you can probably see this. You just have to take my word for it. They've got juices, they've got bowls. And the great thing is, if I want to call someone over for some service, they've got these posh, fancy buttons. I need to get one of those for Mrs. Velvet. Ding, ding. It gives her a little sort of vibration up the backside. Right, here we go. Let's test this out. Let's see how quick the service is. Oh, I heard a noise over there. She's just got a little tickle. Can I get the kale and broccolini salad, please? And should you do like a banana smoothie as well, please? Cheers. Very posh round here. I like it. Right, result. Look at this thing. It's a mountain of kale and bacon and all the good stuff, so that's really going to get the juices flowing down below. I can feel the Johnson pumping full of fluid as we speak. Absolutely demolished that. That was actually really good, just what I needed. So anyway, let's push the button again. Let's get the bill. The total was 704 baht, so that's about £14 really. That's like pennies for a man like me. Breakfast has been secured, and now I'm just going to give you a quick tour around this area, which is called Nimman. This is where all of the sort of digital gonads come from around the world. They settle on Chiang Mai because it's cheap, and they're failing businesses. The small amount of money that they're making on the internet selling courses or whatever, it goes a lot further when you're in a place like Chiang Mai. So that's why they all come over here. They're all very smelly. They all go to the coffee shops around here. They buy one coffee in the morning and then they steal the internet for about 12 hours. And this is typical of the type of people that end up in Chiang Mai. I suppose this is the most western part of Chiang Mai, so they've got most of the western coffee shops around here. But so far, I haven't seen a single plebeian, which is quite concerning. Might pop out of the bushes somewhere. I have to say the berry smoothie is working its magic down below. There's a rumble. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm dribbling. I think I'm actually leaking still. I mean, Nimman is literally full of mostly massage shops here. I'll tell you an interesting story. When I first arrived in Thailand, I walked past a massage shop. This is when I was single, by the way. And anyway, there's this very beautiful lady outside. And she goes, "Oh, handsome man, do you want a massage?" And I thought, right, you know what? I probably will. Anyway, she took me in. She, pulled the blinds, and I laid down, ready for a bit of action. Anyway, 5 minutes later, a very old pensioner turned out from the back room, and she put her finger up my bottom. And ever since, I've been very nervous to visit a massage shop. I don't think they do the Johnson in that one, though. It looks more like a normal place. And look, it's my dream car. It's a G-Wagon. I want one of those. Do you know how much that car is? That is probably about £400,000. And people say, oh, I've got an Audi R8, it's not a supercar. Well, go online, see how much these things cost over here. You pay about 300% import tax, so yeah. But that is actually my dream car, to be honest with you. I would get one, but I don't want to keep that much cash tied up in Thailand. If memory serves me correct, just up here at the top of this road, there is a coffee shop where I'm pretty certain is going to be full, literally riddled full of plebeians. And also, they actually do the coffee art. So I think they're one of the world champions from about 5 years ago. And they can make lots of pictures on the top of your latte. I have to say, I'm getting out of breath. I'm either getting old or I have AIDS. There's a club, Aura Nimman. That's where I used to work. I used to be a nightclub promoter for a club called Aura in London. Very posh, very expensive. Certainly no plebeians there. This is what it's called, the Roasterati Lab. Let's go and have a look. To be honest, there's not that many plebs here at the moment, to be fair. There's just a couple at the front over there, and then there's a few over there, but I'm quite impressed so far. I have a hot latte takeaway.
Hot latte takeaway.
Yes, please. Thank you very much. A light bean.
Light bean.
Light bean, yeah. Thank you very much. Can I pay extra for the art on top? Can I pay for the art? Don't think he understands. There you go. So they've got the champion awards for latte art. Right, let's see what they've done for the art on the top. Look at this. Ready? Oh. Well, okay, I was expecting something better than that. Well, this is very disappointing. I can't see anyone. I was hoping to see lots of people sat outside there on their laptops, drop shipping, tent pegs off Amazon FBA, but it's not happening at the moment, so I think I need to go deeper into the wilderness around here. Right, we might be in luck because I found a shop here that sells elephant pants, and if you've ever been to Thailand, is the sort of cheese and ham toasty brigade eaters, do you know what I mean? So anyway, you can buy these trousers for about £1.50, and they're sort of made of the thinnest material. If you sit down, they rip, but this should normally attract the people who I'm looking for. Well, that was an epic fail. There was literally nobody I could find to take the piss out of. I think the next stage of the vlog, I've got to go to a pharmacy and buy some GSS cream because I'm having a bit of a flare-up at the moment. The Johnson is tickling at the moment and it's sticking to the side of my leg. Here we go. So it's normally I buy my schlong bands from Boots, but I don't know if they have any in stock here. They should have a special GSS section here somewhere. Sorry, Cup. Yeah, I need GSS cream.
GSS?
Yeah, it's for my Johnson, the giant schlong syndrome. Do you have that one?
GSS cream.
GSS cream, yeah. I can't find it anywhere. Do you have, they're called schlong bands.
Pardon?
Schlong bands. Schlong band, yeah. Do you have those ones? Not heard of it? My below. Okay, I'll try again. Thank you very much. Right, well that's another fail. It's almost impossible. I'm just going to have to keep using the ones that I've got at the moment. Absolute disaster. Oh dear. Right, that was awkward. Oh, still smells. I've never been this high in the shopping centre before. There's like a rooftop terrace here, which is interesting. I wonder if it's open. Breeze past security. Is it open now? Ah, fantastic. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? I think I remember coming here about 6 years ago, and this used to be full of bars up here. It actually used to be quite like a lively, cool place to hang out. But it doesn't look like there's much happening. It's just basically just a restaurant here at the moment. And one bar called Mist. There's certainly been a bit of mist in that lift on the way up, but here's the mountain. This is probably a nice little view for you up here. It's not as clear as it should be, so you can see the air is a bit misty. The lengths I go to make YouTube content, dearie me, honestly, I can't do this every day. But this is Chiang Mai here, and the airport is somewhere over there, I think. And you can actually get to the top of there, although there's probably not going to be much to see today, because, yeah, it is very, very smoggy. Here we are at the top of Maya shopping mall. At least I can get rid of this as well. Dearie me, those beams are still working their magic. Ripped. I'm gonna leave my mark everywhere. I'm a bit like a dog. Do you know where you sort of leave your scent everywhere? But anyway, I'm bored of this now. There you go. That was the mountain. Let's go back downstairs because I need a wet wipe. Right, I'm walking past here. I think I'm going to try and beat the record on this one. Let's see if I can give it a go. The record's 7,000. That actually sounds quite high. Is it cash or not? Card. Okay, all right. Just 100 baht is okay. Right, we're going to see if I can beat the record. If I can't beat the record on this one, then I'm going to change machine and see if it's lower on there. But last time I did this, I actually beat the record, so let's give it a go. Sorry?
No refund.
No refund, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Tap. Right, okay. Right, here we go. Oh, no. I missed it. 954. That's impossible to beat that. Right. It's actually really hard with the camera. Ready? Oh, you get more rounds. Right, you actually get 2 goes. If I did my second punch twice, I reckon I could beat that. With the camera in hand. The first one, I completely spooned it. Let's give it another go. Right, that's good. That's a good start. 5,000. So basically, I just need 2,000 to beat the record. We've done it. Have we done it? I must have done it. I beat the record. Now it's not worked. I'm sad. I've now broken my wrist. Ow. That really hurt. Right. I've actually broken my wrist already, so that was a bad idea. I'm not doing that again. Right, I'm going to give my card away now because I don't want to hurt myself anymore. Here you go. There's free money for you. There you go, no problem. I've actually found the main place where the digital nomads hang out, and it's a place called Camp. It's essentially like a co-working space. So I'm going to walk past the window here, and I'm going to secretly film all of the digital nomads working away on their dropshipping businesses. There's 1, 2. They're launching a new product on Amazon FBA as we speak. Thank God I'm retired, eh? Dearie me, I couldn't think of anything worse than moving to a place like Chiang Mai and spending all of your days and nights in an air-conditioned room. It's basically like an office. People say, oh, it's amazing to work remotely in Thailand, but you're not working remotely. You're basically working in an office in Thailand. God, my wrist is still absolutely stinging. Never mind the GSS cream, I need a plaster cast. Right, while I'm here, I'm going to do some rich as fuck person shopping. So I need to get some cos lettuce. Yeah, I always got to choose the most expensive lettuce, and I find that cos is a posh one. There we go, that'll do. We get some yellow tomatoes as well. They're actually more expensive. They're 4 baht more expensive than the red. Actually, no, the red one's more expensive. That's strange. Right, we're going to have to get some red ones instead. I'm going to get some German cooked ham as well from here. To be honest, I don't normally like the Germans, but they do make a nice bit of ham. So you just cut it. It's so thick. It's like a ham steak. Right, I'm going to avoid any minge today. And the other thing I want to have for dinner tonight is some chicken Kievs. They normally sell the Waitrose ones here. Perfect. And the crazy thing is, I only noticed this the other day, but they've actually changed the spelling of chicken Kievs to support Ukraine for some reason. It's something to do with the Russian-Ukraine war, but I mean, if you want... It's so woke. I think I'm going to avoid that. Look at this. This is like... Do you know when I first arrived in Thailand, I spent 2 weeks in Pattaya, and I tell you what, that is exactly what the minge looked like down there. Riddled with Ebola. There's one section I'm going to be avoiding, and that's this one today. No booze for me for a while. You have cabbage.
Cabbage.
Galambi.
Galambi.
Yeah, I like my tattoo. Same. Galambi. Thank you very much. Thank you. I don't think they understood the joke. This used to be a beautiful rose, but the more I look at it, the more it's like a cabbage. So all done. Dinner for tonight sorted. Chicken Kiev, rice, cabbage, and bread. Oh, I need Mrs. Velvet to come back and put some order in my life again. Mrs. Velvet's going to kill me because every time I come shopping, I always forget to bring our special bags, and I've got thousands of these at home now. I've got a huge collection of these sort of bag for lives. I think I could be reincarnated 1 million times and still have a few of these bags left over.
Chanel's.
channel.
But where you from?
England.
England.
Yeah.
Hi,
Nice to meet you.
Thailand. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Top food hall. It is very bad and a lot for UK.
Yeah.
Yeah. Product a lot UK.
Lots, very expensive.
Yes.
The England one. No?
Welcome for Thailand.
There you
In
go.
Chiang Mai, very big and very a lot product in UK a lot.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Fantastic. You should be on YouTube.
Yeah,
You're so good.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Central Food Hall is very big, very big hall and
Yeah.
very product is very nice.
Yeah.
Very fresh every day.
Fantastic.
Yes.
You're going to get a pay rise now, I
Yeah.
think.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
What a lovely lady she was. To be honest, I was a bit worried because she reminded me of the old lady who fingered my bottom the first time I had a massage in Pattaya, but hopefully it's not the same one. Maybe that's why she recognised me. I don't know. Anyway, off we go. Before I leave, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the supercar parking. To be honest, that's normally where I park, but today I have to park with all of the plebeians over here. Well, actually, they're not full-on plebeians because this is the exclusive parking. The full plebs, they go right into the back. Sweaty Cup, further away from the door you get, the higher the probability of catching AIDS is. Where's my car? Further on. There we go. He knows me very well here. I actually bought the supercar parking attendant. I bought him a Christmas present. I'm confused now. Where's my car? Was it this far? Is it here? I've gone the wrong way. Thank you, Cub. Right, we're back. It's an emergency. The kale salad is working its way. We're going to finish the day as we started it. Emergency, quick. Oh, don't worry about the window. Dear. Oh dear.